Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Christopher Kapik, and today I'll be showing you how to set up a Mastodon server. I'm sure you probably at this point know why Mastodon is important and why you should use Mastodon over other centralized social media options. So I just want to make Mastodon more accessible for people, especially setting up your own server, which I just did for my friends and I, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. So if I can make that process any easier for you, especially configuring S3 with Amazon Web Services, then I aim to do that for you. So anyways, we'll just jump right in. Hang on one second. So the first thing you'll need is a domain. I just use Google domains. You can use whatever domain service you want. We'll need a DigitalOcean Droplet, some way to send emails. I recommend just using MailGun. Their free version is good enough to get started. If you have if you're going for a more robust setup with like maybe a lot of users, I don't know if MailGun's what you want to use, but if you're just setting this up for your friend, the free version is probably fine. You'll need to create a bucket with Amazon Web Services and S3 bucket, and we'll need to manage some users and groups with Amazon. I don't know what IAM means. Something access management, maybe. I don't know. Identity access management. IAM, whatever it is. Okay, so first you need a domain. I just have christopherkapik.me. I'm going to set this up at mastodon.christopherkapik.me. And I'm going to take this down right after I make this video. This is just, or maybe I'll leave it up for a little bit. I'm not sure. But I don't intend on keeping this up indefinitely. So don't create an account on my instance and expect to use it forever, because I'm going to take this down. So the first thing we'll do is we'll create a droplet with DigitalOcean. So first I'm going to create a new project. I'll call it my Mastodon. You can call it whatever you want, and the purpose is a web app. We'll skip this for now. So the first thing you want to do is get started with the droplet, and you'll go to Marketplace and search for Mastodon. There we go. I'm just going to go with a basic $10 per month VPS. That'll be fine. We don't need any block storage because we'll be using S3, so the storage that's on the droplet already should be fine. We have 50 gigabytes, so we'll just host in New York. I'm going to use SSH keys. If you don't have SSH keys set up with DigitalOcean, I recommend using it. It's just more secure. I'm not going to show you mine, but my MacBook Pro has this SSH key there. You can also use a password if you don't feel like setting up the SSH keys. SSH keys, from what I've heard, are more secure. That's why I'm just going to go with that. We want one droplet. We'll go with the default name. That's fine. We don't need backups. If you want, you can enable that. So I'll create a droplet. And here's a droplet, which is where we are hosting our Mastodon instance. So we'll click on it. And let's see. I think it's still setting up. So, oh, here's our IPv4. So we'll copy this, and we will point our glue host. I don't actually know if this is necessary, but I've done it before, so I'll do it again. So at our IPv4 is a glue host, and then let's see. Let's do Mastodon. We'll make this live in a minute as an A pointer type. I don't know what this is called, but an A type. So anyways, that should be basically ready now. Now before we SSH'd into it, I'm going to, let's see, domains, add new domain. We'll add, this is for MailGun, so we'll do mg.christopherkapik.me. We'll do US. We don't need the advanced settings, I don't think, so add the domain. Come on. So it just added the domain for us. So now we need to add all of our records for the domain. So we'll copy this, go back to Google DNS, and we just need to, let's see, the first two are text records, so we'll copy it. This is mg.christopherkapik.me. We'll do mg. This is text. So this for 1 minute. Then boom. Add that one. We need to add this one. smtp.domainkey.mg. So we'll do smtp smpt dot, I think, underscore domain key .mg, which is a text record for 1 minute. We'll add that, and I'll double check it was smtp dot underscore domain key, so that's right. Then we need one MX record. I think we only need one, not both. We'll just see if this works. So it's mg.christophercapic.me. So go back. We'll do mg. This is in MX record. We'll send it live in a minute. Add that one. Oops. Then we need a CNAME. So this is email.mg.christophercapic.me. Email.mg, I think is what it was. This was CNAME. 1 minute. We'll add that. I think it was, let me double check that was email.mg. Yeah, email.mg. So we added this one. We should be good. So those should propagate in a minute. So in the meantime, I will open up the terminal and we'll SSH root at ChristopherCapic.me or whatever your domain is. Mastodon. I'm messing this up. Okay, root at mastodon.christophercapic.me. We'll continue. Host key verification failed. I'm going to pause this real quick and check one of my settings. Okay, so I don't know what was going on there, but I just SSH'd into the server. I suppose my face is in the bottom corner of this. I'm just going to disable my webcam for a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now you should be able to see everything. So we're in our, we just SSH in and it automatically brought up the Mastodon first time setup. Here, I'll make this bigger so hopefully you can see. So our domain name is Mastodon. Oops, mastodon.christophercapic.me. We will store user uploaded files in the cloud. That's what S3 is. We'll use S3, our S3 bucket name. So now we need to manage our S3 stuff. So I'm not trying to show all of my S3 or AWS configurations. I have all the pages brought up already, but you just create an Amazon Web Services account. We're going to create a new S3 bucket. I think S3 is SSS. It means like simple storage syndication or simple storage solution, something like that. So we'll call this my Mastodon. We'll keep in US East 2. You need to uncheck all of these. We'll disable bucket versioning. Server-side encryption you can use or not. I'm just not going to, because people will be able to see all of your stuff on Mastodon anyways. So I think that's what we want to use for our settings. We'll acknowledge the risks. So then we just made my Mastodon, and let's see, permissions. Okay, I think we need to make it a user now. So we'll first I'll make a group. I already made one called Mastodons, but I'll show you how to create a new group as it is. So I'll call it my Mastodon, and then policy type you want to give it Amazon S3 full access. Then the next step, we'll create the group. Then we'll create a user. Again, I already have one, but I'll make a new user. Call it my Mastodon. Give it programmatic access. And we'll give it the my Mastodon group. So there we go. We'll skip the keys. So we just gave it the group that we just created, and we'll create the user. Then, okay, so this is what we'll need next. So our S3 bucket name, we called it my Mastodon. So do my Mastodon. I think that works. US East 2 is our region. Our host name is, okay, so let me double check this for my other one. Okay, so our bucket name is correct. Our host name is S3 US East 2, because that's the region that I'm in, .amazon aws.com. S3 access key, so that will be right here. Copy that and then paste it in there. And our secret key, I'll just show this and I'll delete it later. We will copy it and paste it in there. You want to access the uploaded files from your own domain. I don't think I have this on the other one. I'll say yes and see what it says. Domain for uploaded files. I think this is the S3 alias host. So this will be, we'll just see if this works, and if it doesn't, I'll correct it later. What did I call this bucket? My Mastodon s3.us east 2.amazon aws.com/my Mastodon. I think that's how it'll work. Okay, so now we'll set up our SMTP server. Hopefully the S3 thing works. We'll see in a little bit, I guess. So now our DNS should have propagated. So we'll verify our DNS settings. And this did not go through. smtp._domain key. Why is that not working? smtp, edit this. There we go. So now it should propagate in a minute. We'll see if it goes right away or not. Okay, so everything just propagated. So once I verified, it brought me here. I just got an email confirmation from MailGun saying that I can use this. So now let's see. I need to how do I do this? Domain settings. Okay, SMTP credentials. This is what I need. So here's our domain settings. I don't think we need to go through any of this, but our SMTP credentials right here. So this is our login. So our SMTP server should be smtp.mailgun.org, which is the built-in one. Our SMT port will take 587, which is the suggested one. Our username, that's our login right here. So it'll be this one. I'll copy that, paste it there. Our password. I don't know how to get our password, so we'll just reset our password. We'll reset it. It gives it right here. We'll copy it and paste it in there. Did that get pasted? Oh boy. It pasted, but it didn't show, I think. Which is weird because you'd think it would hide the secret key for Amazon's web services. But all right, so hopefully it backed up far enough. Authentication will take plain. SMTP open, we'll use none. We'll just go with the default one. We'll try sending a test email to, and then I will give it my email. I'm gonna pause it for a second, but this is just to confirm that you are getting an email from the server. Okay, so I realized that you could still see the email anyway, so I created a test email, and I just sent a test email to it, and I have a browser open on my recording computer. So we'll just refresh and see if we got any emails. And we just got an email. So that means that this is working. So we should be good. Now we'll create an admin account. So we'll just call it admin. Our email we'll say is, I'll give it the same one I just did. MIF53665 at bu38.com. And then I don't know if it's sending me an email. Okay. So we can log in with this password. So we'll copy this, and then we should be able to load our Mastodon server now. So we'll do Mastodon and go here, and the site cannot be reached. Oh, now we're going to add Let's Encrypt. So we'll give it the same email address again. So we'll do XEMIF53. Sorry, this is kind of annoying. I'm just trying to be as like, if you want to skip this, you can. Oh, I just missed the add. I am dumb. 53665 bu at bu38.com. There we go. We won't share this because nobody cares. It's a fake email anyways. And we should be good. So our Mastodon instance should be up and running now. We'll refresh this. And it'll take a second to get everything up and running. That's usually the case. But the real trick will be to see if S3 is working, because that was the hard part for me. And I think I have all the right things in there, so it should work. I'll just come back once this is up and running. Okay, so now our instance is up and running, and you can see it here. So if you remember, it gave us that password to log in with the admin account. So let's see. You can log in with the password, and it gave us the password right here. So I'll copy that, and I'll put in this email again. So XEMIF53665 at bu38.com. And our password is the one we just got, so we'll log in. And here we are. I won't say this. Let's go. We'll block this. Finish tutorial. Okay, so here we are. We'll try a test toot and see if this works. So we just sent it. Okay, there we go. So now it's on our server. So now I'll edit our profile and see if we can upload pictures. Here, I will just take a screenshot of save changes. It doesn't really matter what it is. And we will choose a file for our header. I'll go to my desktop. This should be saved at save changes. That'll become our header then. We'll just see if it works. And we'll save changes. And if this works, then we are all good. Now it didn't work. Usually what this means, you can't load the picture, is that our S3 web address is wrong. So let's copy this link address and open it up and see what it looks like. Oops, copy the image address. HTTPS, Mastodon, huh. Access denied. Let me see if I can figure out what the problem is, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out what our problem is. So if you look here in our browser, I found the link that it's supposed to be to show us the picture, and this is the link that we're getting right now. So if you'll notice, the difference is there's no, in the one that we're supposed to have, there's no my-mastodon, but in the one that we have given it, there's my-mastodon. So I think if we go to cd home Mastodon, which is the user that's created by the Mastodon web app, we'll cd into the live folder. So we're in home Mastodon Live, and let's see, we need to edit our .env.production file. So let's see, these are all the things we entered before, and let's see where the one that has, okay, so the S3 alias host, this is the one that we need to change. So I have my-mastodon. You'll remember we put that in at the end of our URL, and we do not want that. We just want it to say just the domain name. We don't need anything after that. So we'll end that. We'll write the file, and then we will quit out of that. And then let's see, with the, I forget the command to restart Mastodon. So it's sudo systemctl restart Mastodon web streaming and sidekick. So okay, so now it should be using our new alias. And let's see, go back to our admin profile, and if we refresh this, it might be down for a second. We might need to come back. Oh, there we go. So now it loads. We are using S3. The file's in our bucket, and everything is working now. So you have a working Mastodon account. Now, all of your other administration can happen from within the admin account. So if you go to edit profile and you go to administration, this is where you can change settings. You can turn registrations on or off or with permission. Basically, you can just play around with this. This isn't that difficult though, so I will leave you to figure that out on your own. I am going to be taking the server down just because here I can show my camera again. There we go. I'm going to be taking this server down because I do not want, I don't want people messing with me basically. So I've exposed a lot of my information on this. I'm pretty sure I didn't expose anything that will allow you to mess with me, but just in case, I'll be taking the server down. So anyways, yes, if you want to follow me on my Mastodon, oops, that's the wrong mouse. I have, my friends and I created a group for fun that we call Flex Nation. So I created a Mastodon for us at flexnation.xyz. Registration is only with permission though, so I will not be accepting random people. But if you want to follow me, my account is at christophercapic@mastodon.flexnation.xyz. So yeah, hopefully you can interact with me that way. So anyways, yeah. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I hope this is somewhat helpful. I know this video is a little bit like not the greatest tutorial ever. I'm still trying to become better and hopefully more helpful. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for how I can improve my channel, let me know. And a subscription, of course, would always be appreciated, and a like. So anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good day.